Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now. And we are only 61 subscribers away from the 1.1k mark, which is a new goal of our channel. So if you're new, please smash that subscribe button. And today the film that I'm going to be talking about is the Malayalam film Monster. Now, when it comes to Malayalam films, you know that they are my absolute favorite, and I never thought there would be a day that would come where I would be criticizing a Malayalam film to this extent. I mean, this is so bad that I actually am at a loss for words. I'm actually at a loss for words. I mean, I've been reviewing films for some time now, and man, this has completely caught me off guard. I mean, I've seen everything now. Even a Malayalam film can be this bad. I was not at all expecting. When it had its theatrical run, to be honest, I did not happen to watch that, but I was getting the word of mouth that it is negative and universally so. It is universally so, and I was thinking, how bad can a film be? I mean, even supposedly a bad Malayalam film is still better than some of the other good films from other industries, and that is my perception that was. So, I mean, firstly, I would like to apologize, but I will be calling spade a spade. I will not be sparing a film if it is bad. I'll not be, constructively criticizing it. If it is bad, I'll say it upfront, it is bad, and which is the case with Monster. So, in case you're interested, Monster is a story of a protagonist called Lucky Singh who enters a household in Kochi, but nothing is what it seems. Now, if you haven't watched the film, I think this is what I'll just reveal in case you're planning to watch it. But I'm pretty sure that after this video, you're not going to watch the film, so I will be spoiling a bit of it here and there. Now the story here is absolutely plain average. It's plain average, not very generic, nothing new really to say, and that is the strongest point of the film. And if that is the strongest point, then my God, the film is definitely spelling trouble. It's absolutely going to sink. And the screenplay of about 135 minutes is absolutely poorly sketched. It is ridiculously bad and unintentionally hilarious. I was probably face palming myself more often than I should have. I almost got a mark in the morning because I was face palming so badly that, I mean, the entire proceedings was really bad. So the drama, firstly, this drama doesn't feel like a Malayalam film by any stretch of imagination. I mean, if you're privy to Malayalam films, which my audience is, I know that there would be a dedicated time that is given to the world building that is there. The world building definitely does take time, and you are introduced to the characters and the character dynamics. Here, nothing of that sort happens. It's a very half-hearted start where the the female protagonist, we are told, drives a cab and she stays with a husband and a child in Kochi. This until she meets. She has to pick up, rather she has to pick up a passenger called Lucky Singh from the airport, and Lucky Singh single-handedly changes the screenplay for the worse. It was very bad after that point. I mean, the his entire antics are so over the top and so cringe-worthy that, my God, I was face palming so much. It was really bad. It was, I mean, bad is an understatement. It was really bad. It was even borderline problematic. And I actually wonder, why did the makers prompt the actor to have this approach? It could have been a restrained approach which would actually have had a more impact, when the eventual twist in the story that comes through at a later point. Why was it so over the top? Why did he have to do bale 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 every 2 minutes? I mean, that is ridiculous. Punjabis don't do that. Just like, like Gujaratis, like my mother tongue is Gujarati, we don't end our sentences with ne, something ne. Similarly, Punjabis just don't do balle balle balle. It's like you shouldn't be stereotyping it to this extent. I mean, I can understand you're doing it for humor. Talking of the humor in the first half, it is as flat as a pancake. It is so bad. it's almost irritating, and all those proceedings lead to nothing at all, and that is such a shame. Even the as I said, the representation of a Sikh, that wasn't great as well. But wait until the second half. The second half absolutely takes the cake, and how? I mean, the writing is all over the place. It is a hot mess. Even when that twist comes, you can see it from a distance. I mean, first the twist in the first half, you do make out there is something wrong. Something is going to happen. If you're especially touting the film as a thriller, you know that there's a twist coming, right? So that approach did not work. But the twists are even more ridiculous in the second half. I mean, that was a next level kind of a twist, you know. The writing absolutely lacked conviction, and by a very big margin. Now, I would also like to say that and I'll spoil things for you here, you know, there is an LGBTQ angle to the film, and that is so poorly represented. It lacks sensitivity. It is, you know, absolutely poor and sketchy at the most, I can say. And which brings me to the point that, you know, a similar angle was also explored in the Malayalam film Mumbai Police, the character of Prithvi Raj, and that was so well integrated, you know, that it was integrated with, you know, a kind of finesse, and there was a kind of restraint and sensitivity in portraying that character despite him being an antagonist in that film. Now, here it was absolutely ridiculously bad. I mean, it was almost like, not, I cannot believe this is a Malayalam film and it was approved in the first place. I mean, the writing is absolutely dog shit. It's absolutely poor. I wonder how it was greenlit in the first place. I mean, I'm laughing because I'm laughing at myself that I had to spend that 135 minutes of my life to such a film, which actually is so silly and so half-hearted. Suddenly even the character of Mohanlal changes his appearance, and first he was Lucky Singh and now he's not. How does that even change anything? I mean, did the character know in the first half that he was a police inspector with that turban? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And to top it, when the real Lucky Singh comes, he's played by Jagapati Babu for that one role, and even he is not looking like a Sardar. I mean, he's looking like a proper, like he's looking anything but a Sardar. So I mean, that is like absolutely so bad. So overall, in case you're wondering how the film ends, you know, the film ends in a ridiculously bad manner, and it is absolutely bad. It's poor. The screenplay is very poor. If in case you're still stuck on this video, and the coming to the technical aspects, I felt the dialogues are cringe-worthy, absolutely cringe-worthy, and rather unfunny. First half is rather unfunny. It's irritating. Also, every time the character of Lucky Singh, which is played by Mohanlal, comes on screen, there's a background that goes balle 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 balle. So the background music is poor in the first half, although the background music does get little better. Especially in some of the action sequences which are otherwise pretty generic, but the background music is good. The songs here are good. I like the songs here, although that one song just came out of nowhere. It was a random jig at the place that made absolutely no sense at all. The cinematography is okay, decent. The director Vaishak, oh my god, I had reviewed his film Night Drive there, and I had liked Night Drive, and many people had warned me that he's not a great director. Now I know why people were warning me. He's absolutely missed the mark by a huge distance. It was very poor. It was very poor, and I think his direction, I think, is pretty bad, to say it in a good way. It's pretty bad. The performances, I think, Honey Rose, I think she did a good job. She was good. Sudev Nair was decent, sincere. Lakshmi Manchu was plastic. I think she didn't live up to that. But Mohanlal takes the cake for being so overacting. He was overacting right throughout the first half, and that role just did not suit him at all. And his character was so half-hearted. There was no character arc. There was no nothing. So it was ridiculously bad. His character portrayal as well as the characterization of his character of Lucky Singh in the first half, very poor. I think Mohanlal is a far better actor, a great actor, but he's absolutely poor in the in acting. So overall, what should I say? I'm at a loss of words, absolute loss of words. Monster is probably the worst Malayalam film of the year, and I would not recommend it at all. It's streaming on Hotstar in case you're interested, but uh, let me know in the comments. We'll have fun. Let me know your thoughts if you watched the film. I know plenty of you all may have already watched it during its theatrical run, so let me know your comments about what you felt about the film. But I'm so sorry, by the way, that I had to pan this film, but there's nothing you can do about it. I am a fan of Malayalam films, but if it's a bad film, I will call it a bad film. If you're liking this video, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please press that bell icon. It'll help you know when I'm coming online. If you'd like to read my full review of Monster, the Malayalam film Monster, then the link of which is in the description box below on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S. Also, if there are any recommendations, do let me know in the comment section. And the social media handles are also in the description box: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. So leave a follow, leave a like wherever you can, and I will see you again probably tomorrow or day after. Day after for sure with a Malayalam film. Tomorrow I'm a little unsure whether I'm coming with a Tamil film or not, but I will definitely try. So then, until next time, thank you so much.